Well, I'm glad I took several pictures of the dining room before I got started. And actually, I had started a little bit prior to this, so this is somewhat work in progress. Oh God, I even hate to say that. But these pictures were taken right after Thanksgiving when I really couldn't use my table for Thanksgiving or anything else. So let's take a look at the rest of the pictures. The next one, we've got towards the right, my beautiful curio is on the right, but you can't get to it. I mean, I can barely walk through there. And by the window, you can't walk through at all. It's just covered in boxes. Covered. I mean, I couldn't get from one side of the dining room to the other around that table. That's how bad it was. And our next picture shows the hunt cabinet and the piles in front of it. I had a skinny little path past there because I have stuff on that white shelf that is listed and I needed to get to it. There's stuff all over the hunt cabinet, just random stuff that didn't get put away because I can't open the doors to it, and stuff that doesn't need to be there. And here's the back. Here's the china cabinet in the back that I bought from my dear friend, covered with Christmas mugs from last year, and a pumpkin and assorted other sundry items. So that's how it looked over a month ago. And then about midway in the cleaning, I really got silly with this darn doll head. And somewhere in between, I also cleaned out my freezer. It had been caked in ice to the point where you couldn't close the lid. And so that caused a considerable problem keeping the food closed, keeping the food cold, and keeping the lid closed. So here it is. After I cleaned it, I wish I had taken a before picture, but I just started on it one day and said, ugh, this has to get done. And scrub the edges like for hours. But here it is, nice and clean, ready to be filled up again. Okay, a lot had been done in this picture, but it looks worse because there are piles on the table. I was clearing box by box, donating, tossing, deciding if it's going to go to the women's shelter or the few things that needed to be sold right away. So there are piles and just stuff everywhere. Again, here's the other side of the table, but both sides of the table are now clear. These are from the many videos that I did working with you along with me, but I had to step up my gears and get it done in time for Christmas. But it looked this way a few days before Christmas. And here it is. You can kind of see the floor there. We're getting to see some flooring, which is good. Nobody's going to be able to sit at the table if they can't walk around it. Of course, looking at the table right now, nobody's going to be sitting at that table. Here is my dear sweet Archer in his obligatory Christmas hat. In the midst of all this, I found the Christmas hat from last year. Put it on him. He looks sad, doesn't he? He really does not like hats. So this remained for all of about 10 or 20 seconds, the time it took to put it on and then take it off quickly. By the time I got to the table, it was quite a bit late, and I took the picture the next morning. As you can see, a nice clean table really does my heart good. This was taken Christmas morning. It's a beautiful table. Unbelievable that it was covered with all that stuff. So here we are at Christmas. I have got the tablecloth on. I've wiped all the chairs down from the dust because Lord knows they hadn't been sat in a while. Years? 2 years? 3 years? I'm not even sure. It's been a while since we brought home both stores and shoved them all in the dining room. So here is our dining room table. Now coming up is a video to show you how it all looks. As you can see, there's Archer running over there, my curio, and then the Hunt cabinet. But I want to give you a perspective. So from the kitchen door in, we have a clear shot to the front door. And walking around, you can see the beautiful table. And some of those white bins back there are going to my son's for his business. The Hunt cabinet, I can get into both sections now, top and bottom. I can walk all the way around the table. Is it perfect? No. But those little Christmas ornaments, decorations made me happy. And then back there, you can see the other china cabinet. I stacked up on top of that cabinet, and I stacked way up on top of the other cabinet behind the door. But everything, I pretty much got crazy and went through every single bag and box over there. And hey, there's Gizmo. That's his name now. And there's Crimpet. Hi, Gizmo. Hi, baby. And Crimpet. They say. And moving on outside, here is the back of the SUV filled to the gills with things to donate to the women's shelter and things to donate to Goodwill. So my trash can, one of those huge 50, 60-gallon trash cans, is filled. The car is filled again for donations, and still the dining room is filled. But everybody, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Talk to you soon. Bye.